Yo, what's going on everybody? Hawaiian Air 2121 here. Today we're going to have a massive 5-plane unboxing. This is part 1 of probably a 20 plus model unboxing. The rest of the models will be unboxed in a later video, but I can't wait to get started today. We have 5 classic models, including some new releases and old release planes. And I just want to say thank you all for the continued support. I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me. So let's begin today's video. Our first airplane today is this GeminiJets American Airlines 777-300ER. This is the 2022 version, and it's a fantastic model airplane. As we can see, the wheels roll perfectly on this model airplane. It also has the newest edition of the GeminiJets wheels where they roll up if you roll the plane, and it's super realistic as well. The Wi-Fi dome is present on this model airplane. I have the 2017 release. That one did not have any of these antennas and Wi-Fi domes. So this one's really realistic. In addition, the colors are perfect on this model airplane. I tend to like the GeminiJets / JC Wings 777 mold. I think it's slightly more realistic than the ngmodels, which other collectors have found that there's an issue with the cockpit windows. But overall, this is a very nice model airplane. It's super realistic. You have metal horizontal stabilizers, and I think it's pretty slick. I'm really happy to have a second version of this, especially for LAX and JFK. Over here is the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo, and as we can see, this is an incredibly detailed model airplane. This is by ngmodels, and ngmodels has a fantastic A320neo mode. In addition, their Spirit models are some of the best models out there, in my opinion. And as we can see, this model is incredibly detailed. We have the new Spirit.com engines. But one thing that's really cool about this model is that the Spirit billboard titles are still on the Home of the Airfare prints, meaning that they have the faded lines throughout them. It's not Spirit just in the plain black, it's rather in the faded lines. And one other thing that's really exciting about this new airplane is this Wi-Fi dome. This Wi-Fi dome is the first for the Spirit airplanes, and it's super realistic that it's yellow. I know GeminiJets had a SATCOM box, but that was white, and the Spirit airplane has the yellow Wi-Fi dome, which is really realistic. The wheels roll perfectly on this airplane, and in addition, it just is a fantastic model. The engines, again, are not oversized, and the tail is incredibly detailed as well. Overall, I would recommend this airplane in a heartbeat. Over here is the Spirit Airlines Airbus A319 by ngmodels, another ngmodels Spirit airplane. And as we can see, that it's just a fantastic model. I mean, it does not disappoint at all. I think this is super sexy, super realistic. The wheels roll perfectly again on this model airplane, and the engines are perfectly sized. Again, ngmodels is a fantastic A319, A320, A321 mode. The Spirit models are perfectly colored, they're perfectly detailed, and I think probably NG does the best models on their Spirit airplanes. I haven't gotten one that I did not like. That's why I collect so many Spirit airplanes. And the registration for this guy is N35NK. It's in fantastic shape. The nose is perfectly detailed. The engines are sexy, they're smooth, and they're really nice. Again, the coloring job is perfect on this airplane, and I would recommend this airplane in a heartbeat. Again, while this one is in the Home of the Airfare and they might retire the A319s sooner than later, it has a lot of antennas and it's a very nice airplane. Up next is the GeminiJets America West Airbus A320. This is a very detailed model as more of a classic GeminiJets release. While there aren't too many details on this airplane, such as antennas and Wi-Fi domes, it is a very nice asset for me. I will need this in my collection for Retro Phoenix Sky Harbor, Retro LAX, and a special Retro Airport update that I will do, Retro Las Vegas McCarran International Airport. So I'm super excited about this model. As we can see with this model, the tail is very detailed. You also have green engines, which is very nice for the America West prototype. And in addition, it's just a classic GeminiJets model. It is, again, made in 2001, 2002. So it doesn't have too much detail, but again, it is great for just the name of America West to have it in my collection. I do have a couple other America West planes, including the A319 and CRJ200, with many more on the way for this retro project. So the last model of today's unboxing is this US Airways Airbus A319 in the America West Heritage livery. This model was made by GeminiJets in about 2005, and I think only one company has re-released it. It's the Aero Classics version. But again, this is the OG GeminiJets version, if you will. And this model is a very, very detailed model. It's very colorful, and it just looks stunning. I mean, it's not a pure white, it's like a cream white, the plane, and it looks really, really nice with the old America West Heritage tail on it, as well as the US Airways blend on it. I think ultimately this plane did get retired with the American Airlines A319. They might be repainting it to the A321. But ultimately, this is a very, very nice model airplane. If we look at some of the highlights of it, I do like the engines of it. It's a classic GeminiJets Airbus A319. In addition, the tail looks perfect on this model airplane. The coloring's perfect. And I'm going to use this airplane for retro Phoenix Sky Harbor, as well as retro LAX, other retro airport updates. It's fairly hard to find US Airways models, so this will be a great asset for my collection. So that wraps up today's unboxing of these 5 model airplanes. We had the Spirit Airlines Airbus A319, A320, the GeminiJets American 777-300, the GeminiJets America West A320, and then the GeminiJets US Airways Airbus A319 in the special America West Heritage colors. Please comment below what your favorite model was, and all these will be used in future model airport updates, so I'm super excited about that. News for the channel is that LAX is coming. It probably will be out in the next week or so, and I'm really excited to show you guys that. And we are currently on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So comment below what you'd like to see for my special 1,000 subscriber special. It might be a face reveal, it might be a full collection airport update. Just excited about that, and thank you all for the continued support. This is Hawaiian Air 2121 signing off. Have a good one.